in the hands of Rod Neely.
We've got a bit of a rarity. Actually, it's kind of a weird comment, but Rain or Shine has 3 left-handed players on the floor right now, and Neely, Lowry, and Sean. If they brought in Don Dula and Ryan Aranya, they'd have all 5 lefties.
Yeah. Over to Dominic Louie now with this report.
Thank you, Vito. I just want to give props to the assistant coaches who are in this ballgame and the ones that are covering. You know, you really appreciate the assistant coaches because they do the little things. They actually teach the plays of the opposing team and showing it to their team so that they can adjust properly on defense. And that's what the Rain or Shine Last Opinions assistant coaches have been doing. Also, reminding their players to keep their heads up because there's a long way to go in this ballgame.
Thank you, Dominic. Definitely giving credit where credit is due.
Did you just, Dom, you just gave props, right? I just want to make sure I got that comment right. Gave props.
That's right, he did.
Okay. Okay, just check it.
Roger Yup, the fake inside the Rivas. Oh, knocked from behind, and Rivas does not like the contact.
That was definitely a hard foul by J.R. Reyes. And interesting, I want to see how this works out. Now, J.R. Reyes hit Rafi Rivas in the head. Rafi Rivas went back at him and got J.R. Reyes in the face, so Rivas still needing to be restrained here.
That's right.
Not happy about it.
With Meyerhofer and the officials trying to keep Rivas back. And officials will review the tape, and we'll probably see. Here, let's play this back. Here it was. That's going to be a clear foul here on J.R. Reyes.
Yeah, we went right at the head. I mean, there's nothing you can say. It's a bit, no play at the ball, and he got Rivas on the top of the head. So, you know, if there's a flagrant 2, you see again, well, that's a tough one. That's Rivas's reaction, perhaps a bit understandable there. Yeah. That one kind of hurt. So here's what are big in series. You know, you've seen a lot of series in the history of basketball where guys, if they get into fights or they get suspended going into a game 5, if there's a suspension and they can't play, this could be something that could really hurt Rain or Shine.
You're right.
They've been crushed on the rebounds on the glass today, and we'll hear what the referee has to say.
Well, Rain or Shine coaching staff have to be at the edge of their seats here as they await the verdict of our officials.
Flagrant foul, penalty 2.
So it is a flagrant foul 2 called on J.R. Reyes.
Technical foul on number 4, Rafi Rivas.
So he is going to have to leave the playing court. And the ramifications of this ball game for what's looking like a game 5 this coming Sunday, they're going to be huge.
Well, I can't say that I disagree with the call. My understanding of the rules is that's a flagrant 2, and they're on top of that, and then Rafi Rivas had a second motion, and that would be a technical. So this is going to play out difficultly for Rain or Shine come game 5. A little more color perhaps going into game 5 now.
And so we're going to be seeing Rafi Rivas take a technical free throw.
Well, I think John will probably take the technical for Rain or Shine, and depending, I think Rivas will get 2 shots, and then the ball will go back to BMAG.
Coach Galoy Garcia has not yet brought in a replacement. And delay of the game call was just issued out here. I'm just not sure if it was on Rafi Rivas or Rain or Shine.
They gave it to Rain or Shine
because they hadn't brought in a replacement yet. So Mark Delan, who has not yet played in this game. In fact, Mark Delan has not yet played in this series.
But definitely a veteran big man. Mark coming in.
All right, so Jeff Chan took the technical free throw for Rain or Shine. Now 2 more coming up for Rafi Rivas.
Rafi's worked on his shot a lot since he came to the Philippines, I think, because he made a jump shot today. I've seen him make a couple this conference, and he's shooting the ball better from the free throw line than I've seen him in the past.
So the Llamados, after all that, 2 points and possession. Jeff Chan.
A quick little give and go.
Still a 17-point deficit here.
When the clock is definitely on BMEG's side, but they don't want to be too passive and have to get bad shots at the end of the shot clock.
Washam for 3. And Rain or Shine allows the Painters really trying to run their offense here through Rod Neely. Neely, back of the rim. Rebound again by the Llamados.
You know, it's interesting. It's not like Rain or Shine has played terrible defense. BMEG has 81 points with 4.5 minutes left. It's just been a game that has been completely about BMEG, their defense, and their rebounding.
Over to James Yap. That was nice, patient basketball played by the Llamados, and another rebound pulled down by Meyerhofer. And the remarkable things that this young man has done for the BMEG Derby Ace Llamados.
Well, he's just been everywhere. Offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, took a charge. He's gotten some assists. And his energy, I think, has meant so much to this team, this entire conference, and we've seen its impact today.
We've got a timeout. We'll be right back. It has been thus far tonight to forget for the Rain or Shine Alaska Painters. They have trailed this entire game by as much as 23 points. Now they're down by 17. Little more than 4 minutes to go, and they are a man down. And the lead just keeps on piling up. Roger Yap nails the long one. He has 13.
Well, if that didn't go down, and Rain or Shine comes down and scores a quick bucket, I'd say they still had a chance. But now being down 20 with 4 minutes, that's pretty tough for any team.
Laure, challenge 3, but he nails it.
Well, not giving up. You always want your players to compete to the very end. Eddie Lowry knocking down a rainbow from deep.
Well, for those of you who just joined us, what I meant by a man down, J.R. Reyes picked up a flagrant foul 2 earlier in the 4th, and he had to be escorted out of the playing field, which is the natural penalty of a flagrant foul 2. And his fate, of course, for Game 5, which will be this Sunday, is yet to be decided. And Washam is now just breaking loose.
They're obviously bringing a much different look than Cliff Brown. Washam able to shoot the ball from the outside, take guys off the dribble, much more of a perimeter player than a big man.
A turnover committed by Rain or Shine there.
And who knows, if he's the right fit, this BMEG team was fighting for one of the top 2 spots in the semis.
That's correct.
I really feel that they're one of the top 3 lineups in the league. Just a really powerhouse lineup. Coach Ryan has so many options to bring guys off his bench as Washam drains down another 3. But if they get the import, if Washam really fits into their system and fits what they need, then this team's scary.
Firing at will, Washam. As a dejected Rain or Shine Alaska Painter lineup, trying to hold on here.
His third 15th foul for the BMEG Derby.
29 points for Tony Washam, 4 of 8 from beyond the arc. That's an impressive clip.
Well, 3 of those actually coming here in the 4th quarter when the game was out of reach already. But something good for him and good for BMEG is now he's got his rhythm going a little bit. He's got his stroke. He's got a game under his belt here in the PBA. Time to adjust to the Philippines a little bit. And so, nice game, nice performance, and he seems to fit into what BMEG has needed.
And we'd like to acknowledge the support of Hanes, the official underwear of the BBA. And those last baskets, by the way,